Well...
Hello, are you a staff member here? I'd like to ask where the mechanic Cobalt B's studio...
Huh? Yes. Oh, what a coincidence.
What do you mean by coincidence?
I'm reporting to my new job here at Banj's Tech. I was assigned to try to be Miss Cobalt B's assistant for a period of time starting from tomorrow. But according to my colleagues, none of her previous assistants were able to hold on. It didn't take long for them to pull in their horns. It sounds scary. Ooh, I'm feeling kind of uneasy. So if you're going to meet her, can you please observe her for me? Check up.
No problem.
I'm counting on you then. I'll mark the specific location of the studio for you.
Thank you. I see. The door is closed, but the light makes it look like someone is inside.
Who is it? I'm working.
I apologize for imposing on you. I'm looking for a Miss Cobalt B.
I remember the missing structure here is...
Miss Cobalt B?
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. You're the new assistant, aren't you? I'm too busy to open the door for you now. There's a spare key card under the flower pot outside. Just use it to come in. When the power of this part is increased, the corresponding pressure of the cooling module also increases, so...
Miss Cobalt B?
Oh, I know. I'll tell you in detail about your arrangement as an assistant after I'm done with this stage of work. Can you give me a hand? I'm in urgent need of some fittings. There should be some over there. Just pass them to me. Barrel, stock, and energy device.
Huh? But I'm not...
Does it look too cumbersome? The sacrifice has to be made in exchange...
Looks like it'll be hard to talk to her before she's done with whatever she's doing. Oh well, I'll just help her out first. There you go. The accessories you need.
Thank you. You are of great help. Just a moment more. That should do it. I feel like we've met somewhere before.
Miss Cobalt B. Long time no see.
I remember now. It's you. It has been a long... Wait a minute, so you're not the assistant who was scheduled to come. I am sorry.
It's okay. I was asked by that assistant who said...
I see. Huh. None of the assistants were here for long. Perhaps it's because of our difference in the style of creation. When I draw schematics, I've always been more focused on my sensibility, which results in me being the only one who understands my drawings. I tried teaching them, but maybe it's just too hard to find someone who's in sync with me. Being my assistant, all they could do are some odd jobs, which is of little benefit to the growth of their career as mechanics.
I think I know what's going on.
So, you came to see me just to find out about this?
Oh, actually, Dr. Joaquin commissioned me to pick up the copy of the weapon he ordered earlier.
I hear you. About that, its production is in full swing and has entered the final stage. It's an amazing opportunity. I'd like to improve the finish a bit more. To get the last component I need, I have to go to a place in Crown. A somewhat troublesome place. But an acquaintance of mine has promised...
I promised Dr. Joaquin that I would pick up the goods for him as soon as possible.
Is it too much trouble for you?
Not a problem. I happen to have some free time on my hands. Besides, I am also interested.
Alright, good. Let me set up the studio's alarm system first. I've put in so much work. It'd be such a pain if anyone were to come in and mess around, undermining everything I've done.
Defense system is enabled.
Protect the home.
The priority is to implement the highest principles. Protect this home.
The setup is complete. Let's go.
Speaking of Miss Cobalt B, what is the last component needed? Is it really heavy or very delicate? Should I get the transport and
The final component I need is... inspiration.
Huh?
I think I can find this component from that thing that inspired me to the machines when I was a child.
You lost...
The deadlines for my work must have been too tight lately. I've been so busy, I don't think I've ever been driven to such a state before. Take artists, as an example. They'd go to certain places and look at some things to organize their thoughts occasionally in order to adjust, or getting that thing back is something of that nature. Let's meet at the entrance to Crown Mines when you're ready.
You're late.
I don't like to be boxed in at work. I start and end my day whenever I like.
But I'm still charging you for the time you hang me out to dry. As usual, you'll pay me for my overtime.
I counted.
You brought a helper with you? And I seem to have met this person somewhere.
Hello.
They're from Hykros. I shouldn't have to introduce you if you already know each other.
Fine. This guy's got some moves that I can trust. And I can't believe this is where you want me to go this time. I thought you were planning to seal it up permanently.
After all, I'll have to face that name if I go back. I was rather averse to that, but we all need to grow. What angers you in the past shouldn't be bugging you now.
May I ask what this place is?
This is an abandoned lab I found when I was a child. In those early years, I repaired and rebuilt all the machines inside once.
This is your childhood secret base? But Miss Cobalt B, you said this place is trouble.
Yes. There are many defensive traps that are kind of dangerous inside. Although they were placed there many years ago, I'm afraid most of them are still functioning.
I remember it was such a big project that took a long time to complete. And now you...
If the authentication system is still workable, there won't be any trouble. But I think there's an 80 or 90% chance that it's not gonna happen.
What is it that you have to go back and get? Is it worth a fortune?
It's kind of my treasure.
Okay, stop wasting time then. Let's go inside.
Retrieving the database. Unable to locate valid data for the lab.
Now I'm feeling nostalgic. But the dust. Look how much it's accumulated.
Miss Cobalt B, is the authentication system working?
Just as I predicted. It's completely disabled. The only way to go deeper is to break through the defenses head-on and then turn off the corresponding terminals. There are multiple terminals controlling various traps. According to the rules I set, this room, which is used to store things, won't be accessible before it's confirmed that everything has stopped operating.
So the opponents this time are those things you...
If you must have a definite opponent for yourself. You can think of them that way as well, I suppose. What we're facing is a former me.
Don't tell me the machines didn't do anything wrong, so we shouldn't destroy them.
Don't worry. If that were the case, I wouldn't have asked you to come.
I don't pull my punches, so don't get mad at me when it's over.
I understand that's how you do things without you stressing it. When you come across a guard droid, there's no need to be concerned.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem. Let's go. Let's split up so that each of us can deactivate one terminal.
Let's split up now. The target has been set to be the terminal on the first floor. Short circuit discovered. Circuit repair work is required in the generator room. The circuit is cut halfway and needs to be repaired before power can be supplied. Check nearby regions and look for the generator room. Laser. Orbit calculation ongoing. Higher density, more powerful. Protective barriers can block laser damage, but be careful as you move forward. The risk level is classified as high. Please be careful. Cobalt B. The laser trap here has a higher risk level. Mia has issued a warning.
The trap was turned on to prevent people from stealing and forbid the aberrants from entering. We're having some troubles over here. I'll let you handle things over there.
Intruders! Protect the base!
You are using the terminal device of the base. Please select the option you want to operate. This operation requires the authentication of Overseer. Authentication failed. You are using the terminal device of the base. Please select the option you want to operate. The terminal is shutting down.
It's been shut off here.
Thank you. Please wait for a moment. There are some things that take some time to deal with.
You are using the terminal device of the base. Error. Module not abnormal operation. Prioritize the protect.
Thank you for spending so much time on this. Don't worry. I'll fix Creation is always accompanied by destruction. I'm used to it.
Protect. Eliminate.
Besides, it won't last forever. As long as I'm here. Time for a response. Output. I let my instincts lead me. Breaking through. Let's remodel.
The desired module has been detected. You are using the terminal device of the base. Please select the option you want to operate. Overseer R. Privilege Authenticate. Welcome back, Lu.
Yes, I'm back.
There weren't too many on your side, were there? I've taken care of the rest. At least no core was harmed. Given your ability, you'll be able to repair them if you want.
Thanks. It's not easy for you.
Looks like we're safe now.
The door on this side is also open. I remember the thing I want was placed inside.
Why are the boxes arranged like this in here?
Give me a sec. I'll look for it.
I'll help too.
Hey, that looks like a design for a weapon. It should fetch good money.
Finally, I found it.
This is what you're looking for? How much could this old junk possibly be worth?
It's actually very rare and practically priceless to me. Machines nowadays strive for sophistication, lightweight, efficiency. But this intricate, inspiring piece of art is exactly what I'm after. I figured out what my new creation was missing. Let's go.
Okay.
All in all, it didn't take us too long. I should still be able to meet the deadline. Thanks to you guys.
Huh? Could it be that you came here on a whim to get this because you owe someone an urgent delivery?
Right.
I see you really don't take people who paid you a lot of money to do the job seriously.
Isn't it good enough that I'll make it in time? Also, I'm doing this to prepare the child I am sending out, so that it would have some more personality.
Never mind. Since what I came here to do is done, I'm leaving. You should go give your employer an answer.
Bye. I'll wire you the money later.
Hey, Lunas.
What?
Well, it's nothing. It's just that I suddenly remembered how those things came about. Which made me feel rather astonished. So be it.
Miss Cobalt B?
Sorry to keep you waiting. I'll send the new work to Hykros directly after I get back to my studio and install the final plugin. I totally appreciate what you've done this time. And now I'll go over all the tracks it comes with.
Wait, you can stop introducing already. I got it. I didn't ask for any of these additional things. I just need to make sure that the basic functions are stable. The commission was completed. Oh, you are here, Executor. I'll go run a check first. It's great that it was done in...
I knew this combination with artistry was way too inorganic. Even if I add it, people are just not going to accept it happily.
I think everyone's views and requirements for mechanical products are different.
If it's only a tool, then yes. But art is supposed to be something more reaching. Looks like I still have a long way to go.
Attention, Executor of District 9. Please report to Regional Officer Gerard immediately. Attention, Executor of District 9. Please report to Regional Officer Gerard immediately.
Problems at Hycros again?
I really can't think of anything else that could be of help. I didn't notice anything.
Have you checked the usage reports in your personal database?
No, I've checked it 3 times already. The problem didn't start with me. I'm sure of it.
What are you guys...
Mr. Rick was testing out a new simulacrum technique, but something went wrong and he ended up like this.
Did you find the cause?
We're still investigating. I've already reported the problem to Dr. Henry, so we should have a solution soon.
I just hope it's not too big of a problem. I won't be able to go anywhere like this without scaring everyone around me.
I take it you've seen the mess down there? We found the root of the problem. Someone used aberrant data to repackage the simulacrum unit labeled Prototype T04 in the database. As a result, when Rick selected the T04 unit, after looking into the access history for the simulacrum database, I cross-referenced all high-level accounts with data modification privileges against the possible time at which the data was tampered with. The T04 unit is rarely accessed, and the last time was nearly 2 months ago. As such, it was fairly easy to identify the culprit. Her name is Samir. She is a Hykros executor. Despite her young age and relatively short career length, her abilities have proven to be outstanding, and she shows no small amount of promise. Unfortunately, despite her exceptional capabilities, her personality leaves...
How bad is it?
As a young and eccentric prodigy, she is abnormally fond of causing all kinds of trouble, as well as pulling pranks that only she herself finds amusing. As a result, very few people are willing to deal with. We lost contact with her about a month ago, and she has yet to report her whereabouts or actions to her superiors. The reason I asked you to come here today was to help.
So where should I begin looking?
According to our current records, she tends to settle in a certain safe house on the ground. You can begin your search there. I'll send you the data of the safe house. As long as you get her to return the original data for Prototype T04, we won't hold her accountable for the problems her tampering has caused. I just hope this mess will be over soon.
Ding dong! Welcome to my cozy little home. Unfortunately, due to all the work I'm busy with, I don't have time to see any visitors right now. So, press 1 for weather inquiries, 2 for task assignment, 3 for scheduling your revenge, and 4 if you want to treat me to lunch. Bye. I never turn down a good meal. Please leave your name and address, and I'll come find you personally. So, press 1 for weather inquiries, 2 for task assignment. You know the rules. Cash first, then request. So bring out the earnest money. Just leave the package at the door.
Package?
Huh? Aren't you a Banjist?
No,
Huh? Who crows? Oh, I almost forgot about that. So what?
Dr. Joaquin would like you to return the original data for prototype T0.
Oh, so I'm supposed to hand it over just like that?
Dr. Joaquin says that if you give it back, he can...
He can what? No what? I don't care, so bye-bye for now.
If I may ask... You came to see her too? And you are? My name is Huma. I'm an executor. Dr. Joaquin asked me to find Samir and ask her to give back the original simulacrum data she had tampered with. I know. After all, I saw your exchange with her just now. If you don't mind, let me try asking her.
I can't believe someone was able to solve my impossible riddle. Leave your name, won't you?
Wow, how did you do that? Is there a secret sequence of buttons to press? Not really, no.
Your name? What's your name?
My name is Huma. Did something go wrong?
Your name? Say it louder.
My name is Flora. Flora? Come on, let's go. There's no one here. I knew it wouldn't be this easy. Have we been pranked? Possibly, but we can't just leave empty-handed. After all, she comes here fairly often, so maybe we can find some clues. Who knows? If you manage to find the data on prototype T04 here, you can...
When there's cheese, the mouse will walk into the trap. And I see your trap. How do you like that? Don't worry. If you can remove the timer, you can get out of this alive. But if you fail, well, at least you'll die together. Tick-tock, tick-tock. It feels like time is slowing down. The looks on your faces must have been exciting. This is just a warning. Next time, you won't be so lucky.
Are you okay, Huma? I'm fine. This brat. I found this note in the ribbons. It has the address of... The Banjas Inn? Did Samir leave this behind? The address was written very clearly. Maybe she wants to meet me there. Or maybe... I hear she's kind of eccentric. Lunatic is more like it. Dealing with someone like her is almost Anyway, now that the danger has passed, I think we should get out of here right away. I'm sure there are still plenty of other traps in this room. We stand a better chance if we work together. So I'll be waiting for you in Ban... That's right. I'm... Flora.
Oh? Then I believe this belongs to you. I've only been in business for about a year, but I haven't met anyone else around here named Flo.
Is something wrong, Huma? Oh, you're here. I was just asking the owner about Samir.
Like I said, nobody by the name of Samir has ever checked in here, not even once.
What's with that package? The owner says he's never met a Samir, which means she's probably using a different alias. So I asked him if he's noticed anyone suspicious lately.
Now you're asking the right questions. The person who left this package with me is the textbook definition of suspicious.
Was it a tall, young girl with blonde hair?
A tall blonde girl? No, it was no pretty little blonde. It was this giant fella, about 7 feet tall, and as wide as the two of you put together. But the guy was completely covered from head to toe, and his accent was definitely not from around here. No matter how you look at it, this guy was anything.
Then, are you sure that the package this person left with you...
Absolutely! Look, it even has "For Flora" written on it. Didn't you say that was you?
If this really is from Samir, you don't think she put a bomb in it or something, right? No, Samir would never hurt the people here. I think it's safe to open it and take a look and see. This letter mentions two people, Peach and Flora. Do you and Samir know each other? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hide it from you. She and I, we grew up together. Peach and Flora. Pretty silly names, huh? Granny Lucy came up with those names. She raised us as orphans. And this is the place where we grew up. This is our home. Peach is older than me by 2 years. She's always been pretty mischievous, and she used to pick on me all the time. Looking back, she really wasn't much of a big sister. But back then, she was the person I looked up to most. I would follow her everywhere she went, causing trouble and getting scolded for it. She would always talk about becoming an explorer when she grew up, so I wanted to be one too. We would run all over the place looking for new and exciting adventures. Things were so childlike back then. And if it wasn't for what happened later, Maybe that childish dream of ours could have come true. What happened? Peach came down with a strange illness, one that even the best doctors and Banjas couldn't cure. Afterwards, Mr. Colador helped us ask Hycros for aid, and they took her away one day. I haven't seen her once since then.
You mean you two haven't seen each other at all since then?
When she first left, she would sometimes send me letters. I thought that she would get better soon, that she would come back to us. But after a while, even the letters stopped coming. I've wanted to find her all this time. I even joined Hycros as an executor on my own account. But maybe she... Never mind. Why don't we put our search on hold for a bit and go visit Grandma Lucy? I haven't been back to see her in a long time.
Does Lucy live by herself?
Yes. I can't come back often because of my missions. She lives on her own right now. At least she's healthy and everyone checks on her, so I feel a lot better about this arrangement. But she's getting old and a little senile. If she says something strange, please don't mind her. Grandma, I'm back.
Oh, well, if it isn't my little Peach. Come here. Let Grandma take a good look at you.
No, Grandma, it's me, Flora.
Flora? Oh, you two are as naughty as ever, playing tricks on your old granny. You're clearly my little Peach. I wouldn't know. I raised the two of you ever since you were no taller than my knees. Your granny might be a little slower in her old age, but she could never mistake the two of you. Do you know how long it's been since you left, Peach? You got poor little Flora worried sick, saying things like she's going to go out and find you day in and day.
Grandma, your mind is getting even hazier.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Say, who's that next to you? A friend? Oh, thank goodness. I was always afraid you wouldn't make any friends with how naughty you could be.
Grandma?
Hello, Grandma. I'm helping Huma look for Samir.
Ah, so you're looking for Flora, eh? Darn memory of mine. Almost forgot. She came by to visit a few days ago, and even left a letter for Peach. Here, take a look.
She came by to visit a few days ago, but There's an address on this as well. Samir says she's...
You too must have more important business to attend to, I take it. And I was just about to make you...
I'm sorry, Grandma. I mean, your little Peach will be back to see you soon.
Oh, don't you worry about that. Young people are always busy, as they should be. Go on.
Come with me.
Huma, you look like you still have more to say.
The address Peach left for us. I've seen it before in a Hycros document. It's a hidden research facility, and it seems like they're working on a new project.
What kind of project?
It appears to be an extended application of the simulacrum technique. I only saw it in passing, so I don't know much. Besides, I didn't have high enough security clearance to read more about it. Peach might have something to do with this project. I've searched for her all these years, but I've only ever learned bits and pieces of her whereabouts from word of mouth. It seems any information, to be honest, the Peach we've been dealing with feels so unfamiliar to me. Maybe she's actively avoiding me. Or maybe... I'm definitely overthinking things. Let's head to the research facility. Maybe we'll find the answers.